Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Cole Wulfrun, your favorite buff dungeon master, and this is Let's Roleplay Dragon Age 2. This is Thomas Hawke, this is Tallis, and we're gonna go investigating a little. We already talked to the Duke, let's just talk to random people. Oh, hold on. Let's talk to... Oh, Elegant!
My. I never thought you'd actually attend, champion.
My plan is working.
I was hoping it would be a shock.
We're gonna be so sassy in this DLC.
The most talked about noble in Thedas.
If I'm any judge, your scheme will succeed. What do you think of the party so far?
Anyone I should meet?
Recommendations for people I should chat up?
The gentleman over there is Ban Tegan of Ferelden.
Oh, Tegan, we've already met.
Earl of Redcliffe. And of course, there's Lord Cyril, Duke Prosper's son.
Anyone I should avoid?
Who are the worst in the crowd?
Do you see the two young ladies over there? That's Babette and Fifi de Lancey, daughters of the Comte.
Oh, we know the Delances.
Don't make eye contact. You'll thank me later.
I get the feeling that everyone here is a moment away from tearing each other apart.
Don't get between the Comtesse de Lancey and the wine, or we will certainly see bloodshed.
We should probably go mingle a bit more.
Sorry, Elegant. Places to go, canapes to eat. You know how it is.
Tegan!
The champion, it's good to see you again. I'm sure you don't remember me. We met when King Alistair made his trip to Kirkwall. I'm Ban Tegan Gerin.
How could I forget?
You think I often intervene between Meredith and foreign heads of state? Wait. Actually, yes, that's pretty normal for me.
You remind me a great deal of someone I once knew.
Oh, really?
Who is this man, Tegan?
I beg your pardon. Isolde, this is the champion of Kirkwall. Hawke, allow me to present our lesser Isolde.
Oh.
Tegan, I must speak with you right now about the horrible thing Dulcie de Lancey said.
Of course. Please, excuse me, Monsieur Hawke. A pleasure to meet you. If you speak to Ban Perrin, I don't advise you to bring up the Chantry, or knickers.
Is that who he is? I've been hoping you did well, Sirrah.
Oh.
Perhaps there is a hunter in you after all.
Napkin, monsieur.
Wait, the Seneschal.
Champion, what a surprise.
Hey, Brian, what's up?
Seneschal, dear, introduce me to
I was
your
not expecting that
delicious
voice.
friend.
Hey, trans queen.
Serendipity.
Or
This
non-binary.
is Sirrah Hawke.
One of the two.
Awkward. So, can we talk about something else now?
That's a little transphobic there, Tallis. Don't like that.
The canapes are interesting, aren't they? And everyone here is so, upper class.
Aw, come on.
What an astute
The
observation.
Seneschal already doesn't like
We should
us.
get moving. Lots of people to greet. It was a pleasure meeting everyone.
Don't be a stranger.
That's a little transphobic there, BioWare. In general.
Wasn't that the Comtesse de Lancey? Why didn't she bring her husband?
Oh, Liliana.
Sister Nightingale?
Champion, it is good
Liliana,
to see you
wife.
under less
It's my wife.
dire circumstances.
Not Hawk's wife. My wife.
Tallis?
Of course she knows Tallis.
Liliana, it's so lovely to see you again.
You look stunning.
Hawk's
this
like, wait a
evening.
minute, hold up.
Your hair is darling. Did you do it yourself?
You two know each other?
I get the distinct impression you've met before.
Oh, briefly. A long time ago.
You meet all sorts of people in Orlais. It keeps life exciting.
Nice to meet old friends.
Well, I'm glad you two had this chance to chat.
Yes, it was very fortuitous. We shouldn't take up more of your time, Liliana. I'm sure you have things that need attention. Right now.
So I'm going to address the whole Tallis being a self-insert Mary Sue. So obviously, Tallis bears a striking resemblance to the voice actress who voices her, Felicia Day. Felicia Day, you might know, as the person who was responsible for Critical Role being a thing by putting them on her channel, Geek and Sundry. She also made her own Dragon Age fan movie, all about Tallis, her character, her OC. It got very popular back in the day. BioWare liked it, and they put her in the game as a DLC. Some people have gotten a little pissy about that. Like, what does her self-insert get to be in the game? Because she's fucking Felicia Day, dude. I remember there's one YouTuber I used to watch back in the day when I was only watched Dragon Age pretty much on YouTube all day. And that was Magic Lorelei. And she just, the whole game, she was like so pleasant, so entertaining to watch. But then it seemed like she just had a stick up her ass. This whole DLC revolving around Tallis. And it's like, girl, chill the fuck out. Like, seriously. But I don't think... Is she a self-insert Mary Sue? Yeah, she is. But she's Felicia Days. So she's better written than most people's would be. Like, let's be real. Guard!
Pardon me, Sir Guard, but could we have a moment of your time?
Anything for the Duke's honored guests.
So this is why I'm glad we're Sassy Hawke. Because Sassy Hawke has the best dialogues in this part.
I've just encountered some Ferelden band wearing the same outfit as me. I need to change immediately.
Utter humiliation, sir. His lordship isn't fit to be seen.
Of course, I make Hawke a gay
A
fashionista.
matter of social life or death. Get me into the castle now.
Yes, monsieur. Since this is clearly so very important, I will see what I can do.
Perfect. Just let me have a minute alone with him, and the key will be ours.
My, what a big sword you have.
Tallis.
Do they give those to all the chevaliers? So impressive.
Lovely party. Well?
He doesn't have it.
What?
He forgot he'd given the key to one of the servants. What kind of guard forgets that he's locked himself out of the castle?
More excuse to
Let's
party.
go out there and mingle until we find a way in. Or get so full of caviar and wine we fall asleep.
Right. Nothing to worry about. This can still work.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk to all.
Let's find the servant. How many could there be?
We're still gonna talk to all the guards.
Every cheese tray.
We're still gonna talk to all the guards because they're hilarious.
I'm afraid not.
Because they have hilarious dialogue.
Can I help you?
Oh, this is my favorite one. I've been stung by a bee.
I think
It's swelling. Maker, am I dying?
The swelling is almost as big as your head. Don't just stand there, man. Do something before it's too late.
if I die, make sure the world knows I died at Chateau Haine.
There's nothing I can do for you, monsieur. I don't have a key to get into the chateau.
We just walk off like nothing happened. Hawke is... So, nothing against the voice actress who voices female Hawke. She does an amazing job at sassy female Hawke. And does a good job with... she does a job at being the super polite Hawke. And she does a better job than this guy does at being, like, the aggressive hard-ass, basically a total... She's good at being a total bitch and super nice and sassy, all to an extent. But male Hawke just, man, he just outclasses her when it comes to the purple Hawke reactions. Like, this voice actor just crushed it.
I can hardly believe that Kirkwall has stood without a Viscount for this long. The rest of the Free Marches must be asleep.
Another guard. What do you have to say, guard?
Is something the matter?
My friend here has had a bit too much wine. She needs to sit down inside before she gets sick on a duchess.
Oh, I can hear the ocean in my head. Tide goes in, tide go... Ow.
That's never a good sign.
My apologies, but I couldn't let you in, even if I wished to.
Okay, now we're gonna go talk to the servants.
Can I interest you in some Antivan olives? Or I have some smoked ham from the Androfels. They say it tastes of despair.
Wait, does it really? How can ham taste like despair? Why would anyone eat it if it did?
That's what the importer said. They all talk like that. This wine has notes of oak and springtime. This cheese tastes of sorrow.
That's weird.
Who needs more despair in their diet? What's that good for?
I've heard that artists are fond of it.
Honestly, that kind of makes
I don't
sense.
suppose we could have a peek at the kitchens. I'd love to see this hopeless dish in all its glory.
I don't know. I shouldn't leave my post.
It'll be fun.
What a scandalous reprieve from olive duty. Think of what the other servants will say.
The upstairs maids will be so jealous when they find out. Very well. Follow me.
Alright, Tallis.
I know, right? They treat you like part of the furniture. I'm surprised they don't sit on it.
Avoid the cheese plate. Terrible.
God damn it, Hawke. It's also funny with aggressive Hawke, too, though.
I'm usually better at this. She didn't have the key either. This isn't supposed to be so complicated.
So if you're aggressive Hawke, whenever you sit standing at the door, Tallis, people walk by, he'll just be like, "What are you looking at?" It's kind of funny.
Maybe we could steal dessert spoons and start tunneling under the wall.
That's not terrible. Hang on to that idea. The servant says she gave it to the Duke's son, Lord Cyril. Let's find him and hope he didn't pass it on to his father. So, Lord Cyril.
Okay, sorry. Was responding to a text from my artist, who does my art for the channel. Oh, we can't interact with any of them now.
Elegant is here. I should say hello.
Hi, Cyril.
Excellent. Join us, champion. We were just discussing your famous confrontation with the Kunari leader.
You must tell us the tale. It was the talk of Denerim for months.
Cyril's like, dude.
You have never been to Chateau N, yes? Please, allow me to give you this caprice. It's an old custom. Cast the coin into the fountain here. They say sometimes it grants a wish.
Where are your knickers this time, Perrin?
Shut up, you painted shrew!
What entertaining manners our guests have. Don't you agree, Hawke?
My friend needs a tour.
Tallis here has been asking such fascinating questions about the garden, but I can't answer them.
I suppose I can do my duty for the family and show her around.
But, yes, the Regency wallpaper is quite lovely. I agree. I wouldn't say, forget it.
That wyvern blood has some kick, doesn't it?
This is officially my worst night ever.
Not Lord Cyril's type.
Maybe he just doesn't like elves. Or women. In either case, you're the answer. He has the key. Go get it. What? It's your turn, Hawke. Go on.
Fine.
Seems like I could save time and just assume a plan will fall apart from the start.
It hasn't fallen apart. It's just, not entirely cooperating with reality.
That's what falling apart is, Tallis.
Go try something.
Alright.
Good luck with that.
Alright, I'll go flirt with this guy.
Elf that her pleas are for nothing. She's pretty enough, I suppose. No doubt there are some men who would like that sort of thing.
But not you.
I thought you might be a man of refined tastes.
I heard the same of you, Monsieur Hawke.
Oh, so he's like, I heard you were gay, and Hawke's like, I am, but I'm bisexual, but still.
We talk again after the party.
Hawke's bi.
You have it. Tell me you have it.
Was there ever any doubt?
Good. Then we can find the jewel and get this over with.
Second thoughts?
You don't sound that excited.
It's simply been a long time coming. That's all.
This jewel is that important to you?
Yes, I suppose it is. I want this part of my life finished.
So soon? I heard they were just about to bring out the candied nug. I want to see that.
Let me ruin it for you. It tastes like forgotten aspirations.
Aww.
You have crushed all my hopes and dreams.
Let's find that door and get inside.
Okay, so...
What do you think of the situation with the circle?
It's time.
That should do it.
We got in.
What in the name?
There's no need for you to die today, friend. Just move on. You never saw us.
Oh, dagger in the neck.
You could have walked away.
Yeah, why are you so concerned?
Of course he didn't walk away. That'd be a bad trait in a guard.
I know that.
It's not like his family can say, we thought he only had to bake cookies.
There are other...
That is so insensitive, Hawke.
All need to lead to the same destination. Enough. We're here for the heart. I'd like to do this quietly. Alert as few guards as possible. What do you think?
So, here's a big split in this DLC. You can charge in and just start smacking people with your weapons. Which, if I were playing Warrior Hawk, that's what I'd be doing. But we're going to be a little sneaky.
Don't relish the thought of 24 guards chasing me around the chateau. Quiet's the way to go.
I'm glad you agree. Let's go.
Yeah.
This part of the chateau will be crawling with guards. We'll have to try our best to keep out of sight. Or we could try to create distractions, provided you're good at throwing stones.
And if all else fails, we'll give them a sharp knock on the head.
Right, of course. Just try not to do it all the time. All right, I'm ready when you are.
Stealth mission! Oh my god. Sneaking Hawk. Sneaking around. Nothing. Nothing at all. What do you mean? That's a lot of dudes over there.
Did you hear about the Duke's meeting with the Empress?
I never listen to court gossip. That'll get you killed, my friend.
Yep, we're gonna move on out. Yep, stealth mission time.
Over here.
Can't speak now. I have too much to do preparing the banquet and Leopold's dinner. You don't want to see our wither go hungry.
I do.
If you need something, ask one of the servants. Well, why are you still bothering me?
You're needed in the garden.
There's a problem in the courtyard. Something about a poisoned comtesse. The servants were looking for you.
A maker's breath. What have those useless elves done now?
Knock off the racism.
I suppose I'd better deal with this.
Isn't there supposed to be a thing I can do here with Leopold's food? Thought there was. Mixture. What's this? What's up? Oh well, yeah, we tried. Don't know if that's doing it. I'm not a huge fan of stealth missions personally, but I figured we'd try something different this time around. Boots. Oh. Oh, knocked him out and took his key. Haha! I'm so smart. In the shadows we walk, in our fancy fuck clothes. Oh no, there's some light, let's get into the shadows. Alright, it's dark again, fuck yeah.
Oh, my head. What was that about?
Nothing happened. Hawke, shh. Hawke. Okay, we're actually gonna... Oh, I can level up, but not right now. For some reason. We're gonna save. Because this might be rough. Okie dokie.
Someone's here. Someone's here. Oh, my head. What was
Haha.
that about?
I did it. I usually fuck that up. Smacking people in the dome helps.
That tea was too cold.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Too hot or too cold?
Alright. We're almost through, I think.
Too soft or too lumpy.
Nothing is ever just right with her. What a bitch.
Tallis, you went too far.
You didn't try the cheese, did you?
Are you joking? It tastes of despair. I'm not a madman.
Okay. We're gonna save again because we got past a certain point, and the checkpoints are not forgiving in this part of the mission.
What was that?
Being bonked over the head, that's what that was. Gave you a fucking bonk.
Quickly, over here.
Anxiety? Why would I want anxiety?
Damn blackouts, keeping me off patrol.
Still guards over here, right?
Maybe a garden party, but you will not be sipping fruity drinks. All set.
Hawke. Shh. 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 I don't know why I'm being quiet. I don't have to be quiet. I should be talking. I should be entertaining you guys as we're sneaking down. Oh, wait. No, wait.
You know, if you turn your head, the crest on that pennant looks like two ducks
That
and a
should do
goat
it.
jumping out of a barrel.
That was a weird thing to say.
It's all squashed over the arm took a bite of it.
It's really not that bad. Just put it back on the plate and cover it up with some gravy.
Oh my god. We're gonna... I'm kind of safe scumming here, but I hate stealth missions.
Be quick, but careful.
Tell us, how do you keep disappearing like that? That'd be a neat trick for me to have. Girl. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. We're a sneaky boy. Hawke is a sneaky boy. He's not actually a sneaky boy. He's pretty bad at it. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky boy. He kinda sucks at this. Pride and Ryder. Interesting. Open the door.
This way.
Oh, I think this is the one I suck at. Tallis, why don't you help me?
Is someone here? Hold it right there.
Damn it.
You're making this more difficult than it has to be.
Oh, it auto defaults over here.
$10 in this armor, a man's gonna pass out. That's my bloody story.
What?
Stop!
Damn it.
Try to be more careful.
Okay, well, how do I get past that guy?
Anything. Bugger Prosper's vault if someone got past. What was that? Cursed rats.
Okay.
Oh, my head. What was that about? Cursed rats.
I can't do that.
Of course you can't, Hawke.
Cursed rats.
Fuck.
Off, I suppose. Hit the floor hard enough.
Damn it. I almost got it. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that it's like the...
What was that? What was that?
Yeah, give it.
Nodded off, I suppose. Hit the floor hard enough.
Okay.
What was that scrabbling noise? I must be hearing things.
Okay.
Nodded off, I suppose.
Yeah, let's wait.
What was that?
Okay. Knock him unconscious. Open the door. Oh, that scared me, Tallis. Tallis, you little shit. Alright. Yeah, that was stressful. That was very, very stressful. I like his sigil. Oh, no.
It's never as easy as it seems, is it?
I swear I didn't know. There must be some sort of switch.
Yeah, I know. Do. Boop. Ah, knock the statue over, so it opens the door. Do it, Hawke! Why would you put statues there? Yeah, I don't care about the loot really, so. So let's go into the vault.
something wrong?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't fret.
Oh, he knew we were here the whole fucking time. Dragon Age Origins music, what?
I see the party's moved indoors.
It's not over yet.
But it is over. I knew who you were the moment you arrived. Assassin.
Assassin? I knew it.
You did?
Have you met my friends? All of them are crazy, and most of them are killers.
Clever man. Have you also deduced that your elven friend is Kunari?
Kunari?
You're Kunari?
It's complicated.
Everyone's got to have a job, don't they?
Aye. She chose you well, didn't she?
Look, I came to stop the heart from doing something.
The music is real loud.
He didn't. Leave him out of this.
And waste all the effort I spent luring you here before the heart's arrival? Don't be foolish.
Ase hasatra mas.
Mas havas trasukulon.
Oh, he speaks Kunari.
Away.
Oh, well. I don't think Hawke would really hold it against her about lying about being an assassin, though.
And the dwarf has no beard. I know, it made no sense to me either. Maybe they cut her horns off.
The Kunari are not a race.
Exactly. They are not a race.
What I don't understand.
Anyone can become
is why
Kunari.
a Kunari agent would try to kill one of her own people.
Oh.
And why involve the champion?
Excellent questions.
I expect answers to match.
I live to please.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
When the Duke told you what I was, you said you didn't care. Was that true?
I feel like Hawke would feel a little bit of kinship with Tallis because of the way she acts and walks around. If I was playing a more aggressive asshole Hawke, he'd definitely be like, no, fuck you. But I think for him, he kind of, not sympathizes, he has a little bit of kinship with her, so he does like her.
I would have said he couldn't compare to your awesomeness, but that might have seemed petty.
I am sorry. This didn't work out like I'd planned. Obviously.
What was your plan exactly?
The one I expected to find is named Salit, a member of the Ben Hasrath, the Heart of the Many. I was told he's here to sell secrets to the Orlesians, and I came to stop him. I suppose I was misinformed.
So the Ben Hasrath is basically kind of like the Kunari's secret police, spies, assassins, mostly spies, but also like they keep order in Parvalin. They keep order out of Parvalin. They're like spies and assassins.
You mentioned the Heart of the Many before, but you said it was the name of the jewel.
It's also what Ben Hasrath means. Some people say we're enforcers that keep the Kunari in line, but that's not it. It's hard to explain.
Try.
We're the soul of the Kun.
I thought you were the heart.
We keep its spirit alive and protect it from both outside and from within. Not every Kunari.
She's not the last Ben Hasrath we'll have in our party either in the trilogy.
The Ben Hasrath remind us of our common goal.
Yeah, okay, so I have a little bit of sympathy for the Kunari. But let's think about this from Thomas's perspective. Thomas Hawke lost a lot to the Kunari. Kunari tried to take his home. They almost drove one of his friends away. They hurt a lot of people in Kirkwall. And he killed the Arashok, one of the 3 leaders of the Kun. There's the Arashok, the Arigena, and the Arikun. And he killed the Arashok. And I feel like he is going to not agree with Tallis on this front, and this is where they're going to have some tension.
Really? Could I join up right now? You make it sound so wonderful.
It's not always meant to end in violence. There are other paths. They do not all need to lead to the same destination. I probably don't sound very convincing.
So, you're Ben Hasrith.
The way you're talking, it sounds like you're one of these Ben Hasrith.
I am. Or, I was. Whether I ever am again, I guess that remains to be seen.
Is that why you're here? To redeem yourself?
Not to them. Doubt is the path one walks to reach faith. To leave the path is to embrace blindness and abandon hope.
Another Kunari proverb?
She who swallows wisdom in tiny chunks avoids choking.
Yeah, that's one thing about the Kuhn that I can see why a lot of people think the Kunari would be a good idea. And I've heard a lot of people try to compare the Kunari to communism or socialism. Fuck no. Not even close. The Kunari... Here's the thing with them. So the Kunari... You are born. You don't have parents. Your family are the Tamasrans. The Tamasrans raise you until you're... I can't remember the age, but there's this young age where they pick your job. That is your job forever, unless in some extenuating extreme circumstance they change your job when you're older. But 99.9% of the time, you keep your same job the entire time you are part of the Kuhn, so your whole life. Leaving the Kuhn is punishable by death. Acting outside your role has them take you over to the re-education department, where they brainwash you all over again. Like, the Kunari as a concept are super cool, and I find them so interesting. And I love the species that we think of Kunari. They're my favorite race in Dragon Age. But I think their official term is Kosif. And then there's this whole thing where if you leave the Kunari, you're considered Tal Vashoth, and any member of the Kuhn is told to slay you on sight.
So you came here to stop this Salit from betraying your people?
You probably won't believe me, but this isn't a political mission. It's personal.
Personal?
What do you mean?
Salit was my best Rathari, the one who recruited me into the Ben Hasrith. My tutor. He's the one who saw my potential, convinced me that I could make a difference.
Oh, so he brainwashed you.
But you said he was selling secrets.
He is. Or at least he intends to. One last act of defiance. I can't let him do that. Not when he'll hurt so many others in the process.
What others?
You mean he'll hurt other Kunari?
Not every Kunari is a soldier, you know. There are tens of thousands of farmers, artisans, craftsmen. People who have never hurt anyone. People whose only crime is living. They don't deserve...
That's fair. That is super fair.
But it's more than my duty to stop Salit. It is my moral obligation.
And that, I agree with you, Tallis. You need to stop him because he's going to hurt innocent people.
So, did you really involve me just because I had an invitation?
You were the only one on the invitation list who wasn't a personal friend of the Montfort family. And you're also the champion of Kirkwall, and a Ferelden with no reason to love Orlais.
Yeah, and I also killed the Arishok!
And what was going to happen when all this was over?
I thank you. We go our separate ways.
So I just fell off the Ferelden turnip cart. Is that it?
Truth? You're not exactly what I was expecting. I've heard a few stories about you. They don't quite do you justice. Perhaps if I'd done my homework, I would have known more about you. Given you the respect you deserve. Nothing I could do about it now.
Who are you really?
So, everything you told me was a lie?
Not everything.
So I just missed the part where you're one of the people I drove out of Kirkwall?
You don't need horns to embrace the Kuhn. What you need is a purpose, a belief in unity, in improving the lot, not only for your own people, but for everyone.
So, like, she is idealistic, Hawke, but the whole thing about it is the Kunari on paper seem like a great idea, but in practice, They also think everyone should live under the Qun, which there's lots of religious organizations that do that. And they tried and almost succeeded in conquering all of Thedas at one point. The Qunari Wars were probably the most devastating war that has ever affected Thedas. And that's why people are very untrustworthy of Qunari, especially people in the Chantry. Now, does that mean just because they've done things in the past, does that mean they deserve the persecution they get? No, it's the same with the mages. They don't deserve persecution. On that front, I think Hawke kind of relates a little bit to the Qunari, but also he's got beef with the Qunari. He does. He's not racist to the Qunari, but he has beef with the organization, the institution. Hawke has beef with the institution of the Qun and the institution of the Chantry. Those are his two biggest beefs in his life. And, like, yeah, there are innocent people in the Qun. There are also fucking monsters in the Qun. They're not all monsters, though. They're not. It's an interesting philosophical concept. The Qun, I mean. And it's just one of those things, like, I'm very torn personally. Thomas isn't, but I am. But I think Tallis is helping him see a few things that he didn't think about, like not every Qunari is a soldier. And innocent people will get hurt if the Qunari are attacked. And he never really thought about that because all he's seen of the Qunari is an army. That's all he's ever experienced. Hell, even in Ferelden, the only Qunari he ever saw was Sten, who was a murderer. And like, well, now he's having his eyes opened a little, but he's still got some disdain for the Qun itself. It led to a lot of problems. For him personally and for Kirkwall. For other people, it gives them hope, it gives them purpose, it gives them a goal to strive for. And for some people, that's amazing. But it should never be forced on anybody. And they shouldn't be persecuted for having that system.
You're right. I can think of many people who would be improved by the loss of a head.
You're joking, but you're also right. That doesn't mean it's the solution for everyone.
So everyone else just loses a foot, but maybe a big toe.
Being Qunari doesn't automatically mean you're a zealot.
That's true!
Most Qunari don't even understand humans, why you act like you do. But I grew up among you. I understand perfectly well.
Wait, aren't you here to kill someone for the Qunari?
I never said I was killing him for the Qunari.
So you're improving his lot, perhaps repeatedly?
I know it's not easy to understand. After what the Arishok did, I hardly blame you.
Fair.
But just tell me, can you honestly say there's nothing to improve? Nothing to strive for?
Can you?
We believe in striving together. We may stumble, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try.
Previous to this moment, Hawke would have said, you're wrong. He's not going to say, maybe you're right. I'm torn, personally, because the Qun sounds like a system that could benefit a lot of people. And there's some people who just, it would not work for. Like Isabella? Fuck no. Meryl? Absolutely not. Anders? No. But Fenris, Sebastian, Aveline? They do well out of the Qun. Carver? They do great. They have the personalities for it. Especially Carver and Aveline, because they just want purpose. And for those people who just need a purpose to strive for, the Qunari's great. But for people like Thomas, Anders, Meryl, Isabella, it's not. No. So he's going to say, I don't know.
I'm not arguing about this.
It's who I am. I joined the Ben Hasras because I felt it meant something. Means something.
Doubts.
You sound like you're trying to convince yourself.
It's been a long time since I talked to anyone about it. I suppose it's not really prison cell conversation.
I suppose the good news is, with all this extra time, I can learn to knit.
Could you make me a sweater?
No.
The first order of business is getting out of here before His Grace decides we would taste good in the soup. Or whatever he has planned. Any ideas?
Oh, I'm sure the others will be along any minute now.
Here they come.
I told you we shouldn't have turned left back there.
Excuse me if I don't share my dear brother's sense of direction.
Oh, for Andraste's sake. Leave Hawke out of this.
Perhaps we'll find our way by considering the plight of mages in modern... Shut your bloody face.
That's it. I'm officially tired of waiting to be rescued.
So my brother and my husband are not getting along, it seems.
Why didn't you just do that before?
You said your friends were coming.
And conveniently, they're right here.
Thank the Maker. Are you all right, love?
Let's just get out of here.
So, back through the castle, then?
There's a better way than fighting through the Duke's entire army. I'll show you.
I agree.
At least we managed to find your kit.
Then we should head for the caves. That's the way out. Unless you want to carve your way out through the Duke's army. Any more for me?
We'll see.
It's up to you. Where you want to go, Hawke. I'll help you either way.
We're gonna open a lot of stuff. There's a lot of dead skelly men.
My eternal thanks.
Free the prisoners! They're probably gonna die on the way out. Get him, Carver! Carver, get him! Right.
Let's hope this escape route works.
If we get to the caves, we'll be safe. I think.
Look at these guys. Or would you like me to swab your poop deck, matey?
Carver, stop.
Sorry.
That was pretty funny. I kind of wish I had brought Meryl because I forgot that he and Meryl have flirty dialogue. And I do ship Carver and Meryl, I do. It's just a shame I won't get to experience that this playthrough. Maybe I'll do that in another playthrough on my own. There's also flirting between Sebastian and Bethany, and it's like, why? I kind of want to play a just asshole playthrough of the trilogy for you guys. I think that'd be kind of fun. Like just a dickhead Hawke, dickhead Warden, and dickhead Inquisitor. Plot twist, they're all humans who really, really, really hate anything that's not in the church.
Caves. Just like got everything from the chateau. The way those rocks look, I don't want to test this path more than once.
Yeah, let's go. I'm not here for loot. I'm here for story. All right. Up we go.
We'll have to fight through them. At least they'll slow down the Duke's men as well.
Oh yeah, I gotta go this way. Get him! Tallis, get him! Stab him! I wish every rogue had this, like, dagger throwing thing at range. It's so cool. Health potion! Thank you, DLC, for giving me lots of potions and shit. Okay. Gate! Oh, there's a lake underground. What's with all the underground lakes in the Dragon Age universe?
That's odd. I could swear there was... Trust me.
Tallis! The Circle are not the only ones who know how to break a mage.
Oh, fuck off.
The Duke is a fool. His enemies are posturing, guileless lot. But you are worth testing.
Alright, bring it on, bitch.
Wulfrun can fight his own battles, and I shall choose mine.
Alright, let's go, asshole. Come on, Kahir. Yeah, we're killing all your mages first. Well, this was easy.
Missed! That would have been a nice shot, too.
Oh, you didn't fucking bail on me. Great.
Didn't think I was leaving, did you?
Kinda. Get in the ground! Firestorm. Okay, get him. Oh, bad day to be you, buddy. Dragon's Breath. Carver, you want a new weapon? Is it better? It's cool, but it's not better. We're gonna keep that on you for...
That was bracing.
I thought you'd left.
Sting, you say? Not quite as... Not... What's it look like, though? Lame!
Nonsense. I found a way around. I said I'd get you out of here, and I meant it.
Perfect.
Let's keep going. The exit can't be much...
Alright.
The only one in Kirkwall not completely insane was considered.
So, do you get a stipend? They let you rule the city?
They gave me a medal. It's shiny.
Oh, I love Sassy Hawke. Sassy Hawke is just best Hawke. It's just a fact. Injury kit? Yeah. Not like we really need that.
Don't look now, but I think we're almost at the exit.
Anders, why'd you say that? That's basically... Yeah, see? You just asked the gas to show up. You just asked them to show up, Anders. Whoop! Get him! We got him.
And there's the way out. See? I told you I had a plan. It was a good plan. The kind that had an escape and everything.
Sure.
Not a monster lair. That is a good sign.
So you could go. There are, however, other options.
Oh, I suppose there's room for a cot, but where would we put the dinner table?
It's so reasonable since we were captured. I'm hoping that has...
Reasonable? I argued with you about the
What
Kunari.
he's going to do will harm so many innocents. My people, as well as yours.
This is true.
It's my duty to stop him. Even so, I can't do it alone. Not anymore.
Explain what's so terrible about Salit's plan.
I can't. Not completely. And yes, I know. That's a hard sell. The information Salit plans to turn over to Orlais won't just hurt Qunari, however. It will harm anyone living in Qunari lands. Even those who fled the Qunari of any race will be condemned to persecution forever.
It couldn't just be a way to convince me to help you again, I suppose.
If only it was. I'm not here on some directive from the Qun. I came... Salit was declared Tal-Vashoth, but they didn't deem intervention worthwhile.
Which seems odd!
Couldn't agree. I had to try.
Like, it seems weird. Like, yeah, they declared him Tal-Vashoth, whatever. But it seems weird that they wouldn't think intervention on something of this magnitude is worthwhile.
Doesn't that make you Tal-Vashoth as well?
No. The Ben Hasrath didn't order me not to do this, but here I am anyway. I was trying to earn my way back into their good graces. This probably won't help.
Why? What did you do?
It's not easy being an elf in the Qun. You're not born to it like they are. I've struggled to find that peace, that certainty. I know it's there.
Oh, do you?
Keep falling short. What about you? Have you ever been a part of something bigger than just yourself?
Yeah.
I protect Kirkwall. Or is that not?
I'm the champion of Kirkwall.
It's not the same thing.
Of course it's not.
The Qunari have a vision of what life should be like.
And it works for them, but it shouldn't be forced on everyone.
And doubt. You see tyranny, and I see caring and interest in the welfare of all. Yes, it could be better, but so could human indifference and cruelty. Or do you disagree?
Yeah, but the Qunari do go too far sometimes.
Saying the Qunari could be better is an understatement.
Maybe. What Salit does won't help. It'll only make things worse.
Yeah, like, I don't think that per se, but Thomas definitely does, and I get where Tallis is coming from. But just because it works for a certain group of people does not mean it should be forced on everyone, and that's what the Qunari try to do often, is force it.
What did you have in mind exactly?
Well, we could go back, maybe have some tea with the Duke, get to know one another. Then, just as he starts to trust us, you slip a bag over his head, and we drag him to Antiva.
No, not Antiva, you fiend!
Or we could find out when Salit is arriving, and stop him before it's too late.
After everything you've already done, why would I help you again?
Because I've got your nose.
Okay,
the Qun taught you
that was cute.
If I were following the Qun, I would actually have your nose.
Fair point. That's not helping your case.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, no, it does not.
If I had my way, you would never have been this involved in the first place.
No, we're not going to do that.
You know how to argue, but my options are?
Follow or don't. It's pretty much that simple. There are two paths open to us. I hope you really do understand what's at stake.
Steak? There's steak involved? What kind of steak? How much steak? Is it enough steak that it will feed me and my dog and my friends? That would have to be a lot of steak. I know, I'm being an idiot. No, we're gonna go with Tallis.
Thank you, Hawke. Thank you.
Yeah. Mostly just because what Salit's doing is actually gonna fuck over so many people. But that's for next time, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out, helps the channel grow. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next one.